Hello and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden and today I'm reviewing the one and only Buffalo Trace. Now, I know what you're thinking. I watched a gazillion Buffalo Trace videos and everyone says the same thing, blah 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 blah, so amazing. Well, I'm here to tell you I wasn't a believer at first, but over time I've learned to appreciate it, and there's a reason that I didn't love it at first, and that's because when you think of bourbon, and a lot of people get into bourbon, and they're thinking, you know, I want something so sweet and caramel, brown sugar, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, when I drink Buffalo Trace, I get a little bit more of a floral note. Over time, I've learned to find other things in it that I'm going to go over in this review. So, if you're ready for the review, leave a like, and let's get into the bottle. Smells good. I mean, I didn't always like Buffalo Trace, like I said, but I've come to appreciate it. Over time, the more I drink it, the better it gets in my opinion, and honestly, it's just cheap. If you find it, you know, it's cheap, 80 proof whiskey, nothing offensive, just good stuff. Okay, so right away, this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, and right away I'm getting something floral on the nose. It's kind of florally grassy fields, but then I'm getting strawberries, fruit, like a light red fruit like strawberries. So imagine you're in a strawberry field picking strawberries with your family. That's what it smells like. There's a little bit of caramelness in there. Quintessential bourbon, you know, it's Buffalo Trace. Everyone knows what Buffalo Trace is. But yeah, strawberry fields, very earthy, leafy, floral type note, but still has that sweet fruitiness to it. Yep, and that's why people love Buffalo Trace. So, the mouthfeel of it, it's not bad for 80 proof. This is 80 proof, isn't it? 90 proof. So the mouthfeel is not bad for 90 proof whiskey, and it's got layers to it more than other 90 proof whiskeys would have. Just starter. I mean, it's nowadays, if you can find it, it's a $30 bottle of whiskey. But it's got layers to it like an onion that you can peel back and kind of go a little deeper into it than your normal beginner bourbons. And I'm on the palate, it's just that sweet fruitiness that I was talking about with that red fruit, like strawberry jam. There's a little bit of floralness in there, but the strawberry jam really comes through with some caramel and just a slight bit of oak. The nose after the first sip, and I always get this every time I drink this. I don't know if you've ever had vanilla Oreo cookies, but if you take the vanilla Oreo cookie, you scrape off all the nice, delicious filling, and you have just the vanilla cookie. That's what it smells like. So, vanilla Oreo cookie with some strawberry jam on top of it while you're picking strawberries in a strawberry field with the earthiness to it. Rich sweetness, florally sweetness, almost perfumey. It's not what you would expect. When people say this is the quintessential bourbon, and they say that this is what all bourbon is, that's not entirely true, because this is a little bit more floral, almost like an MGP would be. If you ever had like Bullet or something like that, it's more of a floral, caramely palate, whereas if you had something like Brown-Forman or Woodford, that's going to be more of like a fruity, banana, that kind of brown sugar note. that people love in bourbon, but this is more of the floral side of things with light red fruit and things of that nature. That vanilla Oreo on the nose is like when I used to go to my grandma's house as a kid and she had the cookie jar and she always had vanilla and chocolate Oreos in it, and so as a kid naturally you peel the Oreo in half and eat off all the frosting or filling that's in the one side of the Oreo, and then you eat both the cookies because, you know, they weren't as good as the filling. If you're a filling person or a cookie person, let me know in the comments. But I really get that Oreo note with the, and I've never really heard anyone say that when they're drinking Buffalo Trace. But I have heard a lot of the other things of floral, strawberry, which I get. It's just interesting to me that I get that Oreo note. Back to the review. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. If you guys are interested in seeing what the hell just happened, blooper reels, check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. I try to post extra content in there. I have bloopers every once in a while. Eventually, when it gets to the point, I'll be selling merch there first, all things like that. And while you're on the channel, click subscribe for me if you're not already. It would help me out a lot. Anyway, yeah, so to sum it up, this is just light fruit, strawberry, plants, you know, very floral, strawberry, perfumey, with a slight nose of the vanilla Oreos. Taste falls in that line with floral, caramely, a little bit of oak, somewhat complex, decent mouthfeel, but nothing amazing. That being said, it's time to give it a grade. And what am I going to grade Buffalo Trace? What does everyone grade Buffalo Trace? A? A+? I don't give it that. Honestly, it's good whiskey. It's a good price for the whiskey. So I'm going to give it a B+. So B+ for this bottle. It's roughly $30. It's great whiskey at $30. It's just that, you know, it's a little overhyped in my opinion. I don't think it's the end-all be-all of beginner whiskeys. I really don't. I honestly don't even think that people getting into whiskey are gonna like this very much. I've spoken to many different people who are just beginning their whiskey journey, and they all say when putting in comparisons between Bullet or Buffalo Trace or Old Forester, this is not always their first choice. A lot of them like Woodford, it's easy to drink. This is not their first choice, and I would agree because I didn't like this for a while until I really started appreciating whiskeys. But long story short, that's getting a B+. That's it for the video. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next class.